So we are in trousers. In the measurement we'll be using is a waist of 32, a thigh of 25, a loose circumference of 18, a length of 38, a calf, which is the base, is 15, because it must be a little bit baggy, and what again, a seat of 40. So here is what we need for cutting of trousers. First of all, you just rule out a straight line, but because here is already straight, there is no need for me to rule out a straight line. But for something sake, let me just rule it out like this. Just rule out a straight line over here, and over here too. I'll rule out a straight line like this. Just rule out a straight line like this. So before we get the tie line, which is 25, we will divide. I always divide the seat to get the crotch, the seat, same as the tie line. I divide the seat into 4. Seat divided by 4. So seat divided by 4 will give me 10 inches. Measurement of 10 inches over here. So I'll mark out my 10 inches nicely, and I'll come to the knee. In order to get the knee, the measurement you need to use is you divide the full length of the trousers into 2. So 38 divided into 2 will give me 19. You mark that one too out, and then the actual length of the trousers is 38 plus a hemming allowance of 1.5 inch. That's all. So after here, let me just bring this one up a little bit. So after here, on the tie line, I'll come up by 2 inches to get the crotch curve, the crotch line. So after getting all these lines, you mark it out before you start putting it on your measurements. So nicely like this, just mark it out as I am doing. I mark out the knee, and I mark out the length over here. So on the length, every day, each time how I does it, I want to get a straight fitting trousers. I come up by 6 inches. 6 inches to get a straight and fitting trousers. I just mark it out like this. So after that, I just come on my tie line. My tie line is 25 inches. So on the 25 inches, I divide it into 2. 25 divided by 2 give me a measurement of 12.5. 12.5. I just mark it out nicely like this. After marking it out, I will just come for my waist measurement. So on the waist measurement, every time I come inside, I half an inch like this. 32 divided by 4 will give us a measurement of 8 inches. So on the half inch I mark inside, I'll put in my 8 inches. Since we are going to sew the fly of half an inch and the pocket side of half an inch, I'll add that measurement to the waist. Half plus half will give me 1 inch, so 8 plus 1 give me 9. So on that part, I'll just measure from that part to where I drew my line. I got 10 inches. I'll bring the same 10 inches over here. and mark it. But note here, this line and this line shouldn't be straight. At least it should be a little bit slanted. So I'll just add a half-inch measurement. After the half-inch, I'll just join these lines together. As you can see, it is slanted. And over there, I'll just draw my crotch curve. Like this. Simple. So after drawing your crotch curve, we are now coming into putting our measurements, the knee and the length and the base. So in order to get that measurement, you divide your tie line into two. Your tie line, the measurement you had, so from here to here was 12.5. 12.5 divided into 2 will give us a measurement of 6.25. So you mark in your 6.25 over here, 6.25, and on the knee line, sorry, the measurements are on the fabric. You mark another 6.25 like this, and over here 6.25, over here 6.25, over here 6.25. So you just mark out your straight line. You just mark out your straight line like this. So on this straight line is where we are coming in to put our measurements. The knee circumference was 18 inches. 18 inches divided into 2 will give us 9 inches. 9 inches divided it into 2. So the knee circumference will be divided into 4. So 8 inches, 18 inches divided by 4 will give us a measurement of 4.5. So 4.5, we just put it of 4.5 here, 4.5 here, like that, nicely. And the length, the base is 7.5, 15.5, sorry, 15.5. 15.5, we divided it into 4. So 15 divided into 2, 15 divided into 2 will give us 7.5, and 7.5 divided into 2 will give us 3.75, right? 3.75. Hope I'm not wrong. So we just put in your 3.75 here, like this, and here like this, 3.75, 3.75. After getting all these, it's time to connect both lines together. It's time to connect both dots. So over here, you join this line. Since it's a straight line, you join it like this. So when the person wears the trousers, that place will be standing there straightly. Join this line like this and connect this one also like this. And over here, you connect this one like this, and on the tie to the knee, you connect it. So you connect here like this, and over here to here, you connect it like this. So from here to here, because of the half inch here, you will come in, you connect it to the half inch, coming like this. So our pockets will be 2 inches in, 7 inches here. So our pocket will also be like this. You see, and the fly length, other people say it flap, I also measure it 7 inches. 7 inches for the fly length. That's all. So you just bring out your scissors, and note, very important. After getting all these, here is a constant measurement. you come downwards by 1 inch and mark out a straight line. It's very constant to get a perfect trousers. After getting all these, you bring out your scissors and then start cutting. You start cutting it like this. You just cut this part out. I like how the scissors is making a noise. See, here you will not cut here. When it's time for the sewing part, I will also make a live video of how I sew my trousers. So click on the notification bell and click on the subscribe button. So here is it. Just getting it like this. So here is the front part of the trousers. So you just put it aside. You fold it and put it aside. And then as this one has been done, you draw it. You will bring it forward. You bring it forward. You make sure every part align. Just set it up like this. Just set it up like this. So this part, we'll be using this part for the fly side. So just mark it. For the fly side, the fly. So after laying it all down, you put on, you bring out the front part you cut and lay it down like this. Make sure here always align. You see. Make sure everything aligns perfectly. You see, as it has been laid down, you first of all measure here. If here is up to 3.5 inches, note, very important. If here is up to 3.5 inches, you come down by ½ inch and measure if it's up to 3.5 inches. Very lucky for us, it's up to 3.5 inches. So over here on our knee line, you measure, you make sure everything aligns. You need to measure a measurement of 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. You sew ½ inches here. You sew ½ inches here. To be left with 1 inch. That's for the allowance inside, just in case the trouser fits the person. And here too, measurement of 2.5 inches. Over here, 2.5 inches. Over here, very simple. The only tricky part is the front part. So just join those lines together again. Another part together again. And this part together again. As you can see. So now we are going to the topmost part. Since our waist measurement was 32 inches divided by 4 plus the 1 inch sewing allowance, if you half inches here and half inches here, it will be left with 8 inches. So you come inside by half inch, and then from the 8 inches we got, we divide it into 2. For the back, that's 8 divided by 2 gives us 4. And over here is a constant figure. We come to the top by 2 inches, and then mark out a straight line. So on the 8 inches, you add half inch for the sewing of the darts. Otherwise, after sewing of the darts, the measurement will be reduced to 7.5. So you add half inch here, so that after the dart has been sealed, it will be left with about 8 inches. And add a sewing allowance at the back, just in case the waist fits the person and you just need to alter it. An allowance of 1.25 inches, like this. So, and over here you add an allowance of 1.5 inches, like this. After making all these, you join these two lines together, like this. After joining these two lines together, since we came here down by half inches, just mark out a straight line and make a curve. Make a curve like this. That's all for trousers. That's all. There's no tricky parts. So you can comment for anything you don't understand. You can comment. So after making all this, you just cut it out. You see how it has been cut out nicely. Just bring it out. Then cut the rest. Since my cable is too small, it's not long enough to hold it. See, let me shape it a little bit. So after that, just cut it like this. That's all for trousers. That's all. Very simple. Very simple. As you can see. You can comment and subscribe so that every time I come on live,